this stage of my career, I was actually looking to do some kind of executive program that can give an edge to my professional profile. And during my research only, I came across this Berkeley program. I did a very detailed research on different options that were available, but certain things certain things were really different with this Berkeley program, which actually got me convinced that this is the program that I should go for. For example, this program had a mix of both India and international exposure. Secondly, the content was very well thought through. It was actually targeted towards senior professional, and the content structure was very new age. For example, it had a session on innovation, design thinking, etc., which are the things that I had not learned in my earlier session of a decade back MBA program. So that was another thing which gave me a confidence that this is something which will add value to my thing. Thirdly, the profile of the faculty looked very impressive to me. It had a mix of both academicians and corporate profile people. That's why I decided to go for BEPM as against any other option that was available.
So after working for about 11 years in various industries such as banking, aviation and then real estate, I was really looking at a program which could actually take care of my requirements on the education front as well as let me be professionally occupied with my current commitments as well. And three major reasons that came to my mind straight away with Berkeley was firstly the brand, secondly was the world-class faculty which is involved in delivering the whole curriculum to us, and thirdly was the innovation center leadership.
So for me the reasons were personal. It's very clearly looking at it as an opportunity to challenge myself. Basically learning how to overcome self-doubt to become a leader in the domain that I had chosen.
I always wanted to do an executive program at some point of time, but never got the time to get around doing it. So when I was running the business after my master's in the technology field, I always felt the need after a certain point that when the business grew to a certain level, I felt the need that there was some level of professional degree that I needed to kind of get acquainted with so that I could figure out what I'm doing is in the right direction or not. So that's when I came across the Berkeley Executive Program, and I kind of evaluated a couple of other courses as well from Harvard and others. This seemed to be more tuned towards what I was looking on, specifically the design and innovation thinking and thought leaderships and stuff like that.
Couple of reasons. One, we always have to invest in ourselves, right? This is the best invest. If you look at the most valuable investment that one can actually have, it's actually on self. Right? So that's definitely one place where I thought that we have to invest in ourselves. Second thing is that I've done it every 6 years, 8 years in my life, doing something more about studying something, and this opportunity came on our way and just grabbed it as soon as I got it.
I've been working in the industry for about a good 11 years, and for the past couple of years I've been evaluating an executive program that could help boost my career from where it is. I am currently part of a large software company. I'm in the, I'm one of their middle managers. My aspiration is obviously to grow into the senior leadership position, and there are certain skills that I feel I should acquire, learn, and whatever else that is needed to be in the senior management position is what I'm looking for. Having evaluated at least 4 or 5 different programs, when I looked at the BEPM program, I think one of the most, I would say, relevant feature of this program was that it was customized for India, and it had a good amount of research done for executives who are working in India, the kind of needs they would have, and the whole program is more attuned towards the phase in which India is going through as a market, right? If you look at the modules which are structured around innovation, around people management, how to run your businesses, I think India is in that phase where there are a lot of startups happening. Even within established organizations and enterprises, there's a lot of innovation happening. How to be a manager in a situation where there's so much of innovation all around you, how to manage people in such a environment. I think some of those things really helped me decide upon this program. Apart from that, I think when I looked at the kind of profiles that were pouring in, I was probably the 40th candidate who was getting interviewed by the Berkeley and the Northwest team. And when I inquired about what's the profile like, I was very impressed to look at the profiles which were shortlisted so far. And I think I made it to the last round of entry or admissions, as you may call it. And before me, the 2 rounds had a sizable number of people coming in, the profiles were impressive, and it always is good to have a good a peer group that you're working with, because for the next 11 months I'm going to be doing a lot of sessions with them, a lot of workshops with them, a lot of activities with them, which kind of helps me develop into a better professional.
12 years since I got my first MBA, and meanwhile the world of technology, the world of innovation, business strategy has progressed in leaps and bounds. For a very long time I wanted to add on my skill sets. I wanted to increase my knowledge from the top university in the world, and UC Berkeley has been my top priority list.
The fact that pushed me to Berkeley is that there was a lot of discussion about design thinking, and I was reading a lot of articles and interviews, and in my organization also there was a lot of change happening around product management and the way we are doing business. And suddenly we all discovered that the way we are doing business is we need to have quite a different approach, a very refreshing approach. So it timed well with whatever was happening in my own intimate organization level and what I was thinking about, what I was thinking from the outside point of view. I think anybody and everybody who's working for 15-16 years, he becomes a horse with blinkers after a point of time. The Berkeley experience was required from my own personal point of view for one selfish reason, professional and personal engagement. And second thing, get a lot of ideas and insights what is happening outside your own world and outside your own comfort space.